What's going on, everyone? Alex De Silva, Happy as Larry Group. I hope you are well and welcome to your daily dose of happiness. It's another day, it's another daily dose, and I hope you are ready. Today, I want to talk to you guys about trusting the process. Trusting that healing process, trusting your process of life, your process of growth. And the reason I want to talk about it is because yesterday, Lucy and I went in and did some work on us. And I tried some, we've done some regression therapy before, past life regression therapy before. And we wanted to go and have a regression reading, which was actually really, really interesting. Very, very interesting. And there were some things that throughout, growing up in life that I've kind of experienced. There were certain things, certain behaviors, and just certain things that was happening in my body, like certain energies that were stored in different places. And I was like, what is going on? Like, why can't I shift this? I go and see an osteopath, go and get massages and, do all sorts of things, yoga, you name it. And nothing would shift these things, and nothing would shift those feelings, those emotions. So yesterday we sat down and we went through the process, and it was really interesting. There were a lot of things that came up for me, which I'll do another video and kind of go into a little bit more. But the reason I wanted to talk about trusting the process is that life is very simple. We're here to, I said this and I'll continue to say this all the time, it's about learning, growing and developing. And the process of life, that kind of cycle and the circle of it, is we're going to keep continuing to do this, until we get to the point where we're like, okay, we found enlightenment, we found exactly what we're looking for, we found all of the things that we want to learn and the things that we want to experience. And life is very much about that. But the key thing, I've mentioned before, is about unconditional love. That is it. It's unconditional love. And to be able to find, to practice, to understand, to live and breathe that, it's an experience, especially in the world that we live in. There are so many things, external things, people, places, things that we cannot control. So being able to work on us and how and who we are as human beings, it's a challenge at times. It really is. So going through this healing process that we all have to do, and this healing process is continuous. We were asked the questions, how long do you do this for? No, you do this for life. You just don't put a label on it. You learn, grow and develop all the time. You read books, we watch videos, we listen to podcasts. So we're always learning, growing and developing. So why is it different when it comes down to healing? Is healing, we seem to put this huge emphasis in it, that there is this end date. There is all of a sudden, we do enough and that's it. And we find that we continuously do this ourselves, and the more and more we do it, it just puts us further and further ahead of the game for us, in, oh wow, okay, this is what we learn, this is what we can teach, this is what we can help people with. And that's what it's all about. So trusting the process is what I learned and took away from this is, the work that sometimes we have to do is hard. It's hard, it's draining, it's painful. And it can last, it takes a little while for these things to come out of your body and for it to fully release and for you to really get the benefits. But I trust and have faith in the process of what I'm doing and what I'm going through, because I know that the rewards are tenfold, hundredfold, a millionfold. So I know that these, this today, I'm feeling a little bit, I'm not feeling down but I know that, there is a little process I need to still go through and I need some time and just self-care, self-love and just relaxing, listening to my body, listening to myself and keeping myself doing loving things. And that's so important for me to understand that today, because as before I would just beat myself up and go, right, let's get back on a horse and then just be in the same place, in a few days time, and never really get further enough or never really get the full benefits from it. So today I trust that process. I understand the process. And the reason I'm sharing this with you is if you are going through your healing process, if you're going through your personal journey, whether that's therapy, coaching, mindfulness, meditation, this kind of healing, or you're going even further, and having, other forms of spiritual healing, then trust the process. Do not get disheartened. Don't worry about that low, because it's kind of, as they say, you kind of hit a little bit of a low before you start going back up again. And this is just natural part of, that growth development. And what we're doing is we're shedding. Like a snake, we're just shedding old skin, we're shedding old behaviors, we're shedding pain, we're getting rid of things that are poisonous to us. I had these pains every now and then, like pain in my neck, and I used to have this pain here, like really, really bad pain. I used to say to Lucy, I don't understand. Sometimes I take tablets for it and it wouldn't go, so I stopped doing it. And I'd meditate around it, and eventually it will go. And it was exactly the same with that pain. And I realized why. I found out why yesterday. And when I started to do that healing, and I allowed it to let go, and there was pain around here as well and around my throat, and I learned to let go of that stuff. And it's very freeing. It really is. It's such a freeing process. And what I've learned to do is, as I go through this process, I then go into gratitude, and I thank myself, and I thank the world, and I thank my higher power, higher being, God, whatever name you have for him. And here we go. These things start to come up, and it starts to clear. And this is what happens. Our body goes through it. Sometimes it's quite hard to kind of understand and get into that concept. But you will. As you start to get through this healing journey, your journey will never end. And the more and more you go into this journey, you will start to see the benefit of these things. And you will start to see that this process is phenomenal. But it doesn't end. It carries on. It carries on. But you know what? It's not a chore. It's an absolute pleasure. It's an absolute pleasure. And I love doing it because I love seeing the benefits. I love sharing the benefits. I love teaching the benefits. And this is why I'm so grateful every single day for life, for being able to learn, grow, and develop every single day as a human being, and to have the ability and the freedom to pass this on to somebody else as I do. And guys, embark on this journey. You will be, I cannot express like the things that we're going to be showing you, the things that we're going to be teaching you in days, in months, in years to come. Helping to change the world one person at a time. That's the goal, and that's the plan, and it's fulfilling every single day. And that's why I'm so grateful for life. So let me know, are you going through your healing process? Do you experience that as well? Do you experience sometimes that uncomfortable feeling, a day or two after? And what did you do? Have you, because I did, I've quit before. I've just said, I'm not doing this ever again. It's too painful. But then once I kept on with it, I realized the huge benefits. So tell me, did you carry on, or have you stopped? Do you want to carry on after listening to this video? Let me know. Comments below, smash that like button. Remember to share this positive message. Let other people know, look, if you're going through this, carry on going. If you know somebody who's going through a tough time and they're going through a healing process, share this, because the more and more people who see this, who listen, they can also understand and get their healing from this too. Whatever journey that they're going through, have an amazing day, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. And as always, be great, be fantastic, and be absolutely phenomenal today. I will speak to you again very soon. Take care.